Dr. Milkowski, it's been reported that the International Agency for Research on Cancer reviewed 800 studies linking meat to cancer when it did its review. Is this true?
It's not exactly true, no. They started with 800 studies, but then they had to sift and winnow through those studies in order to determine which ones were really relevant to the questions they were asking. And when they got down to their final determinations, which were largely based on human epidemiological studies, they were only using 18 studies on processed meat and 14 on red meat.
So did all of these studies that they actually looked at show a link between red and processed meat and cancer?
No. In the case of processed meats, 12 of the 18 said there was a statistical association between red meat or processed meat consumption and colorectal cancer. And in the red meat studies, only 7 of the 14 said there was an association between consumption of red meat and colorectal cancer.
I know the World Health Organization, which is the parent organization of IARC, came out after the report and issued some clarifying statements. What did they say?
Well, they said, given the fact that this was a hazard assessment and not a risk assessment, and that there are many nutritional benefits to consuming meats, people should not be overly concerned. They should eat a balanced diet, maintain a healthy lifestyle, meaning managing their weight, being active, eating a variety of foods, and not overweight one food versus another. That would be the way to go.
I've heard you make a distinction between a hazard assessment and a risk assessment. What's the difference? Can you clarify?
A hazard assessment is going to talk about something that theoretically and to some degree maybe practically can cause you harm. A risk is the more quantified probability that that harm can occur to you. And a good example of that would be slipping on a banana peel, which you see in a lot of comedy sketches. If you slip on a banana peel, you can get hurt. So a banana peel is a hazard when you think about it that way. But how likely are you going to come upon a banana peel while you're walking and slip on it? That's a different story.
So what's your message to consumers who are concerned about these headlines they've heard?
Well, I kind of go back to what your grandmother said. Eat everything, just don't eat too much. And so, you know, enjoy your meats of whatever your preference is, but just don't overdo it. Make sure you get enough vegetables and fruits, and don't overdo the cookies and cake. And enjoy.